What's up, everybody? But it's BMX70, aka Brand. Today we're gonna play some more F1 2024. We have about till the 27th of May before the new game comes out, so I want to leave finish season two. So we'll probably be playing this for the next couple days just to kind of get it done. Um, I played some more Doom: The Dark Ages yesterday. That was so much fun. I love how Doom is played. I appreciate the way that Doom has been running and playing. So I'm looking forward to playing that some more and Clear Obscure, which we'll play on Saturday, and then we'll be doing some Forza Motorsport on Sunday. We're really going to catch up with um 21st anniversary event, 20th anniversary event, plus a lot of the opening series so we can get those cars and things. But today I want to play at least Brazil. We might get to Qatar as well. If we get to both, that'd be good because they're the last two sprint races on the calendar. And I like Brazil as a track. Sao Paulo, so much fun to drive. We'll see how we're doing. We're doing well in the standings. I will say that. The standings wise, we are first in the drivers, 25 points ahead of Verstappen, and then we're about 100. Well, not even 100. We're less than 100. We're about 82 points away from Red Bull overall. We're doing well in both, so we're just catching up and trying to get things done. Um, Nothing on the terms of wear and tear, I don't think, right now. My wear and tear has been pretty good. I upgraded these early, so we'll see how that goes. Driver rating, my target was 90. I'm currently at 92, so I'm doing really well. Now we can do our specialists. Let's look at these real quick. Complete 4 sessions without damage. Yep, can't do that. Or complete any session with the fastest lap. That would be different. Okay, that'd be difficult, but I can maybe get that done. Complete 8 laps in a practice session. Out laps do not count. Or complete 16 laps. Actually 16 will be better because I can at least still do the race in that sense as well. Because the race does count. Practice 2 program perfect during the race weekend. Oh, perfect 2 practice programs during the race or in 15 championship points. Actually, this one's going to be the easier because you'll get the points for it. I'll get the 8 plus whatever I get in the actual race, so we'll do that. I'm going to go back one. I just want to double check what this says. Okay, yeah. So that's saying complete 16 laps during a race weekend, any lap laps not included. So yeah, that would count towards that. Let's get going. Race weekend. Oh, it's raining. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Sprint. Okay. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Tire management, race strategy, and qualifying pace. Okay. Go to track.
Welcome everyone. You join us at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache, or Interlagos as it's affectionately known. It's practice time, it's Brazil, and it's great to have you with us.
Oh, it's not raining. Okay. It's not really raining. We'll look at track session. Alright, we'll do tire management first. Oh, is that? Oh, that one's reserved. Alright, I can do the hard. I can do the hard. I can do the hard. Do the hard. And fly out. Let's go.
We need to be sure we can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
Oh yeah, this rain's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it just started too. Alright. Down, going to the corners. Yeah, we're actually supposed to have some wet qualifying at Monaco, which is actually going to be really interesting if that holds true. You know, in the past, that's never been, like, super true, but... this is test complete.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Alright, I'm going to go straight to the garage, because if I don't, I'm going to have to wait. Straight to the garage, and then what I'll do, I'm going to do light rain, so it's not heavy. It's on in 15 minutes. So by the time... Okay. By the time I get to the qualifying, that'll actually be fine. Okay. 45. Nice. I'll do race strategy. I'm not going to do it on soft. I'll keep it hard. Okay. Is that going to get worse or better? I don't really know. It's not like... The thing is, it's not like heavy enough.
Laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
It's not hard enough where it's like, I need to run the wet tire.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Okay. I need to be kind of careful. Don't overdo anything crazy. Just don't. Yep. Alright, we're doing better. Doing better. A little wet qualify, a little wet running, which is actually not terrible. And see, it's not heavy rain, which is the other optic. If it's heavy rain, then I would switch to wet tires. I would switch to the intermediates, but the track's not like be wet. I'm like, okay. Okay. And I'll probably give myself like a minute after so I can kind of prepare. Alright, let's go. Go. Ooh, yep, doing good. And this will dry up, so once I do qualifying pace, it'll dry up quick. But I'm still doing a 101. Like, literally, I'm doing good sector time, so it's not like terrible. Yep, there we go. Target's 50 now, and I'll bet to get 70 at least, which is good. As long as you're running good pace, you run perfect pace, that's good. Tire management, I did well because I didn't really overuse the tires with the way this one track is. And see, we haven't had the thing with DRS go the way, so it's really not going to have an issue yet. Anyway. I've been loving playing more F1. Racing time, I play a lot of racing games just because I love it and I just have fun with it. I still play fighting games here and there off stream, but I've just been loving this because it's just something different. There's not really been crazy amounts of like new things. I know we got the Elena for Street Fighter 6 and stuff, but ultimately it's going to be kind of interesting to see where racing fighting games go. Ooh, okay. Is this Stroll ahead of me? Yeah, Stroll. So. Yep. So now we're at 50. Ooh. I think it's getting heavier, but if we get through this lap, I'll wait. I will wait. It's not going to be like it's going to be that bad. I'm getting through all my practice programs pretty quickly, though, so that's actually pretty good. This lap might not be that good because it is pouring rain now. We're going to see how much I can actually get out of this. Yeah, I probably won't get it here, but it's fine.
Job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna come in. Come in. See with that. I'm gonna go from there. Alright. Alright. So we're gonna roll that in, see what we need to do with that lap. Okay, so not bad. Hard tire, 108. 118.9 was the average lap. Tire wear factor was 91.91. Expected fuel usage was 143. Average fuel usage is 130, and then race fuel is 32.62. It's not that bad. 5 for 5, and then the only thing left is a race. Is it gonna tell me? Oh, it's not gonna tell me. Okay, so they're saying it's to be sunny. I think the game will tell me it's not sunny or it's still raining or whatever. Oh, they didn't. Alright. It's still raining. They haven't told me to go. Interesting. Oh.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
Okay. Well, I've done all the practice programs. We did really well with them, so. See, I could have waited, but it's not really worth waiting if you're not going to have the right conditions. Just try and see what happens. And DRS is still open. If DRS wasn't open, I wouldn't do this.
So the rain should be stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, you said that, and it still didn't stop. Oh well. Well, I'm running well, so I'm not gonna be too complaining. Yeah, I'm running really well. That tells me this is not a bad time to be on track. And there we go.
And that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Objective completed. First place. Yeah, I'm basically. I'm gonna do one more
We can
practice
take
pit
you
so I
this
can
lap.
get in. Go in. Haven't seen anybody else. Well, I haven't seen my teammate run or like Verstappen or anybody, so kind of assume. Right. Alright, there we go. Yeah, now it's dried up, you can tell. You can see the dry spot. I did a pretty good run, even with the little rain we had left over. So we did a soft compound. We did sector 9. Sector 1 was 19.2. Sector 3 or sector 2 was 41.1, which is actually not that bad because the middle sector is the longest sector in this on the Interlagos course, and then sector 3, which is like the back half up to the back to the start finish line going uphill, is I did 17.7. So total lap was 118.1, which is actually not that bad. Only one op. Average speed was 122.9, but there was a little rain in that too, so that's why that speed is a little bit not as bad as you would think. Yeah. Norris on track now. I need to see. Let's see where I am. Oh no. There we go. I'm on top of the timing charts by a good bit. Yuki, Nor. Yeah, I'm a good bit up top. But the session's gonna get theoretical best. Alright, let's retire from the session and let's go to the next race. I don't think that will count, but if it does count, I'll take it. It might have counted.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Yeah, George was up top. I figured he would be because the session got faster. Not too bad though. I didn't expect to get faster in that session because I've just practiced. So main thing is gonna see what they do for qualifying. Experience. Yep. 2. Race number. Sprint qualifying. I don't think Rain's a sprint race. I don't think it's Rain's the rain race, but we'll see.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Yeah, you can run the medium, which is actually kind of interesting. If you run the medium, like, it doesn't really make sense to, but you can. Whoop. Okay, let's restart that. I had a bad exit off that. Wait, what is the car setup at? Oh, balance. Okay, I thought it was. I was like, that's weirdly not surprising. Alright, let's try again. And Interlagos is kind of funny because Interlagos has that long... Okay, there we go. And then get ready to stop anytime soon. 17.6, that's not bad for that sector. Yeah, this is the middle sector. The middle sector is pretty long. I think the middle sector is like most of this, except for like the back straight. It's very twisty in this part, so the middle sector. Better. $53.2, yeah, so that middle sector was really not great, but you can make it up in the back sector, which is the other thing you need to do. Yep, there we go. Hamilton was 7th. Okay, good. Get some place at the start, maybe. We'll see what the race. pace. Okay. Sprint race. Let's see what we can do.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Off the back of a
It's not
fantastic
raining.
qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. The Black Mamba lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Perez, Stroll,
Okay, not so
Sainz, Ocon,
Okay.
Gasly, Albon, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Oscar Piastri, Bottas, Hulkenberg, Joe, and Logan Sargent. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. Well, they say that a change is as good.
All right, I think the strategy is going to go. Oh, it's actually not going mediums; it's going softs. All right. So it'll be sunny for most of the race, and then might be a little rain at the end, but we won't have that problem. All right, let's go.
The formation lap gets underway ahead of today's sprint. It's going to be interesting to see who gets pole
Yeah, everybody's on
position.
soft. Nobody's going to be on mediums. Nobody's going to be on mediums for that.
We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Alright. Wait, did that bug out? Or did something happen? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think it bugged out. Nope, it did not bug out. Okay. Alright. Come on. Let's go. Alright. So nice sunny day. Well. Good launch, so we got a good launch, and I was going to control the pace. Let's see, I'm away from Verstappen, so I'm not going to get battled at too much right now. I'll use a little bit of the battery here. Let's get deployed on its own.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
So Verstappen might have DRS for me. I'm going pretty fast. I'm not doing badly. And we're on the soft, so you can actually kind of really do what damage on the off. Verstappen took the fastest lap. Alright. We'll see if that really bodes well for me. I can't see my teammates, so I don't know where he's at right now. Any points will help, so. And there we go. Let's go. Yep. You don't get a fast lap point for this race, so it's not going to matter as much. But comparably, you don't also get a little bit of.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Yep, this race will be over by that time. Perfect. I don't even think it's going to really be much rain. Because we have a dry qualifying right after this, so it's not really going to matter. No damage yet, which is actually good. Coming up the hill through here. Might have a little bit of pace, not much. He's close, but he's not that close actually, so it's actually really surprising. Bad. No, he hasn't fought me. He's actually stayed pretty far, which is actually surprising. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, he can't really catch up to me. He can catch me down the DRS straight, but then that DRS doesn't really help him. There's only two DRS things here, so there's the front straight and that back straight. He's getting it coming up the front. See, I have more batteries to battle back if I need to. Two laps left. I'm running a 111. My best lap was 111. I'm still running in the 112. A second slower, but nothing like insane. And now he has DRS again. But you'll get right on my bumper. Up.
Okay,
Alright.
you just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
A lot. Leclerc did well. And Norris took over Russell, so that's nope. So you can't get past. You're gonna try for probably one. I'm gonna get 15 championship points easily. We're gonna get points. We're gonna get points. And that is the race win.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
That was a good little lap at the end. He caught up.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Stopping. That was there. So Hamlin gets score. Perfect.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action.
7.
Next
Okay,
up,
get 2
we'll
points.
set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
I think standings won't change too much. I'm still leading Verstappen, and then constructors, we're still 87 points. So we're gaining points, but so are they. So we're gonna staying with that little 87 point, gap. Not bad. Awareness 91, pace 95. So yeah, pretty soon my awareness is high. It's actually doing really well. One shot quali for the actual race.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
All right, let's go to track. Ooh, what? I don't know what happened there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. It's funny when it picks you up, it picks you up a weird spot. There we go. $17.7, not bad. And then Go out here. Three. Okay. Oh, Lewis got fourth. Okay. Verstappen's behind. Oh, look. Or Hamilton got fourth. Norris got seventh. Okay, so we're going good. Next is the race. Well, my pace was good. My pace was actually really good. Okay. Is it raining?
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where... Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. The Black Mamba lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton,
Leclerc's been doing well.
Alonso, Russell, Norris, Perez, Stroll, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Albon,
Sights at the bottom.
Ricciardo, Bottas, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Sargent, and Carlos Sainz will start from the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. And alongside me, a man, well, what more can I say?
It's pouring rain.
But he's a legend, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say...
Intermediates. Okay. Intermediates. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm going to go do something real quick, and then we'll get into this race. This race can actually be interesting now, since we've done a lot of dry trying, but we haven't had a lot of wet running, so we'll see. But don't go anywhere. Alright, I am back. It's going to be an interesting race. I don't know what's going to really happen because now, if it's raining, that speed and stuff's going to go down pretty quick. And we're on intermediates, and it's supposed to rain most of this race. Unless we get to the end and you want to go on like softs or something, there's no real reason to. And actually, I'm going to do one thing. 30, 28. I'm going to lower the... well, it's 28. So I'll lower it like... I'll give myself a little bit extra just in case we have a safety car or something. Don't know if that's going to happen, but... And actually now it's really not going to matter because the fuel thing is actually going to make it easier.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track.
So we're on intermediates. We still have hards, the C4, the C3, the C2, the C3 and the C2, but we also have the full wet tire. The full wet tire we're probably going to use. We might go to the mediums or softs.
As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
So no DRS, no, you're basically doing it on pace, which is actually kind of surprising. It'll be interesting to see how that works. And I'm on the dirty side of the grid technically, or no, I'm on the good side because the line is coming up that. All right, let's go. Whoa. Okay, hold on. That wasn't right. No way. Yeah, this is where it's going to get kind of tricky. So everybody got to the line. We got through the first corner. Okay, fast lap. Perfect. 127. Yeah, it's a lot slower because of the rain. And see, that's the interesting thing. It's a lot slower because of the rain, and yet it doesn't really affect us. We're 2 laps in. And basically, if Hamilton stays where he is or gets third, we're going to have a point advantage. I don't know where the crossover point's going to be because there's a lot of rain on track. I think that's going to be the issue. There's too much rain on track. Gonna have to kind of throttle that in.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now.
122.3.
Keep taking care of them.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna be fine. I'm almost 2 seconds ahead of Verstappen, or second and a half ahead of Verstappen. So basically, I'm not really worried about anything, and we're not going to change tires this way. But I will make sure I have the battery just in case. You never know. This. Yeah, almost 2 seconds now. And basically that first sector was the sector that stuck.
Great work. That's a new
122.
fastest lap of the race.
So I'm basically getting faster, but I'm only getting faster because I think it's not drying out, it's kind of just combining. All right. .121.6. Okay. I am either just like blowing out the competition, or I don't know what's going on, because 121.6 is close to where we were like a 120 or 118. The best lap in the dry was 112, so we're not even near that yet, but I'm basically getting
We're still happy
faster.
that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Oh yeah, we're not going inner. We're not going to dry tires yet at all, unless something just changes dramatically. I will say this in Monaco Grand Prix: if the new tire rule actually goes into effect, where they have to use 2 pit stops, 3 different tires, you have to use 2 different compounds, but you can use, so you can go hard, medium, medium. That would apply that rule. That would actually, I don't know if it makes the racing better. It's just going to make it where it's going to force teams to be more strategic with how they use their tires. Plus, if you use a scrub set of like medium or something, and basically have that used for like the first half of the race or something, and then use something else down the road. So we'll see. I don't really know how that's going to change things, but we'll see how that goes. But I also think it's going to be interesting if we do it wet qualifying. You're going to use one of your inters already, and then if you have the extra wet, that extra wet tire is not really going to matter unless it rains heavily the next day. like you don't have that option to change that. So. Well, 102. We'll see how much it's going to really matter. Best lap, 121.6. So. I'm still on balance. I haven't changed my setup. Only reason I didn't change it because there's no point in trying to change it to make it fast to like do high downforce.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
121.5.
Well done.
Yep, so I'm actually running pretty well at this point. Seven laps in. Not bad. Gonna go through again. All right, and let's go. And we're gonna go through and yep. Ooh, it's kind of dry. It's kind of drying up, but it's not like drying up. You can see the rain's lighter. There's a dry line forming, but I don't know if that's because like these tires aren't gonna get long anytime soon, but we're at a 220. 121.5 was my best lap last, so it's slowing up again, but it's not like maybe surprising. I'm gonna hear about the weather report in a second. I need to see. Yeah, we're trying not to get no damage, so we're actually doing well. This might be the only race I do, but we're gonna go through a lot of the race, which is actually good. And then green sector from the middle. And then the back tires are kind of getting overheated, but they're not like overheating.
The rain's passing now, so expect it to ease up in the next few minutes. So we should see a dry line starting to form fairly rapidly, so make sure you cool your tyres down the straights. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Inters are the best, we're still doing good. Down. Up through the gears. Down.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
I mean, I'm averaging a 121, so this will be fine. This will be easy. It's slowing up, but it's not like slowing up a lot until the rain's still kind of there.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
The big thing is when DRS opens up. Once that opens up, you're going to have to change tires. That's basically how this is going to go. I might be a little ahead of that curve, but I don't think it's going to be too much longer.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out quite soon. Be careful you don't burn out your tyres. Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target.
121.5.
That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race.
That means we're close to the crossover point. If I can make these goes at least to lap 13 or 14, we'll be good. Because I can run the last 10 laps on medium. So I'm going to prepare. I have a new set of mediums in there, I think. Oh yeah, it's drying up. Yeah, I have mediums now. I have mediums ready. I think DRS is gonna be enabled either this lap or next. I said 13 or 14, so I mean ultimately if I get a 13, that's gonna be fine. I'm gonna ask him.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Yeah, there's definitely a dry patch. I would be in 12. I do it? Okay.
The track's drying, but it's going to take a while to clear the standing water offline. Don't start thinking about slicks just yet.
Don't. Huh. Okay. Interesting strategy. If they all go in, then I'm kind of worried. So we'll see. Nobody's not in yet, so we're good.
Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Yeah, if I come up pit, I'll pit long. I said lap 14. I guess this is the fastest tire, but.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I think it's gonna be. I think the crossover's there. I'll be prepared for it. There's no way you're gonna go on entrance the rest of this ride. No water, no nothing. The only reason I'm saying that these tires are burning up, so it's not really like I can get water. Alright. Gonna do it.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
The only reason I'm doing it if I have to, if it does become dry, it's just gonna make it harder.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
I'm not gonna lose much pit loss. They said 8th, but yeah, I had a gap to like Ocon. That was the interesting part. I had gap to Ocon, a gap to Gasly. I definitely have the gap to Ocon. That's what I figured. So actually, ultimately,
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
these tires, but it'll work. I had to do it. Like, there's not enough water.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
What? Rewind. What's that?
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 15.1 seconds.
Oh, not a great decision, but it's gonna be one. It's early pain.
Okay, so all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess that it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
water. Okay. I had to. I was like, it's gonna either overheat the tires or underheat the tires. I don't really know. Hold on. I need to.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. Okay, mate, let's try and climb up the order if we can. We're setting you a new target. Push, push.
Oh yeah, so Alonso's doing a good lap, so that means we are pretty much there.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds.
I might have made a bad call, but it's right out. What?
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Yeah, well, you can tell it's fixing its dry up now. About to change. I'm 28. Before they get the point though.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now
Yep,
enabled.
there we go. There we go. that's gonna force them all to pit because they have to. Six laps left. That actually might help me.
Verstappen has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Because they're slower now.
Right, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
Max out. Oh.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
What does that mean? Oh, that's not good.
Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
I don't see his car. Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.0 seconds.
I have a weird hunch they're not going to go in, so I'm going to have an issue. Oh, I'm catching them.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
And now the other thing, I have DRS going into this, so yeah. 115. I did a little bit of a recovery drive, not like a lot, but there we go. Wow.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.4 seconds.
Yeah, 114. I'm doing quick times. Because now they're all slow on their inters. I'm fast in the medium. Okay. Eighth place. Nice. And see, now they can't do anything about it. They have to kind of just take it.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Gap to your teammate ahead, 18.7 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not going to catch my teammate, but I will get back in the points. And Gasly's having issues because they're still on into the game. There's Gasly. I see him. Charles Leclerc won the race. Alright. Doesn't hurt me. And I get in the top 10. Nope.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Driver today. I did a good recovery drive. I did a really good recovery drive. Not something I would have surprised.
And it's Monaco go for Charles Leclerc as he takes the checkered flag and wins. Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari do it again.
Norris, wow, Leclerc. All right, so that means Russell and Hamilton right behind, probably. We'll see the points. We'll look at the points.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Sprint race. Oh, I didn't get the 15 chance. Almost got it. Almost got it. There we go. We'll look at the standings after I get to the left screen. I beat my rival. Okay. Okay. Focus was a little low, but that's not so terrible. Did I get them all? Oh, I did. Oh, because technically, I don't know how I got them all, but I did get them all. All right. Oh, it's Las Vegas next, then Qatar. That's right. It's backwards. Let's see if these upgrades go through.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Look at the standings real quick. I just want to look. I'm up by... Oh, wow. We're only up by 30. I'm up by 30 points on Red Bull, on Verstappen. We're only down by 75 points. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, if I didn't think Verstappen would DNF. If he DNF, I would have stayed on the inners. But live and learn. Like, I caught back up, so I wasn't really sure what was going to happen, but we'll see. But I'm going to stream right there. I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. That was some more F1 2024. We're getting to the end of the series. We have Vegas next, then Qatar, and then Abu Dhabi to finish out this season 2. We'll see where this ends up, because now with Verstappen DNFing that last race and us getting some points, I think we could do really well in Vegas. If we do well in Vegas, do well in Qatar, we can catch back up pretty quickly. But ultimately, so much fun. I appreciate how this game's always been interesting, and I love how even though the game sometimes doesn't always like do things that are out of the ordinary, I think sometimes this game can be different and can change things. I think the next game can really do that with 2025 F1 2025, but we'll see how this ends. On Saturday, we're going to be playing some more Clear Up Skier, and then on Sunday, we're going to probably do Forza Motorsport, kind of caught up in the 20th anniversary event and catch up in the open class so we can get those kind of ready to go for when the other ones open up. But I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and hope for next time. See ya.